my pussy and my crack, my neck, my back.
Hello and welcome to Emma's Coachella review. You might be like, Emma, let's just like end the vlog already. No one gives a fuck. Well, I thought it would be kind of valuable if I gave you guys a little Coachella review, because everybody's always talking about how amazing it is and how perfect it is and how flawless it is and how perfect it is and how it's the best time of the year and how it's so fun and there's no flaws and it's totally worth the thousands of dollars that you invest into it.
The funny part about it is it's not even actually investing, because you don't ever actually make any money back. It just sucks money from your wallet and then you never actually make it back. It just goes into nothing because you don't, it's just, that's the thing about it. Also, look at this weird piece of lint in my hair. It makes me really uncomfortable and I like can't get my eyes off of it, and like editing right now is really difficult because I keep staring at the stupid piece of lint. Anyway, okay.
Well, today I'm here to tell you the truth. I think everybody wants Coachella to be as amazing as it looks because like they just want to believe it, you know? And I wanted to believe it. That's for damn sure. And was I let down? No. It was still a really cool experience, but it's definitely not what I expected it to be. So I thought I would kind of take you through the pros and the cons. So first we're going to start out with the cons because there's more of them. I think that part of it is because my expectations were so high that like a lot of things stuck out to me as being like kind of shitty. The first con is that your body is gonna be hurting at all times. My feet were hurting from standing on them all day. My back was hurting from like standing up all day and jumping around and shit. My lips were constantly chapped. Like it did not matter how much chapstick I put on, they were just getting dried out. My nose was all dry and had like dust encrusted in it because there's like dust flying around because you're in the desert, yeah. I had blisters all over my feet. I don't know why. I was like chafing, like my backpack strings were like chafing my like arms. Like it was bad. I'm also sensitive. That was probably part of it.
I'm a pussy.
Moving on. It's not all about the music. A lot of people, I know even me, I was like, oh, I'm going for the music, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't care about anything else. I just want to hear the artists I love, you know? It's not like that, okay? I was like so disappointed because there was a lot of artists I wanted to see that I just couldn't end up seeing because like sometimes two of your favorite artists will like be playing at the same time and you have to like choose. You know, you and your friend might not agree, and so then it's like, I don't want to see them. And it's like, well, I want to see them. And it's like, well, hey, go by yourself. And then you're like, well, I don't want to die. But also a lot of the times you'll show up and you'll be so excited and then there'll be like a technical difficulty. For example, I went and I saw Rex Orange County. He was a special guest. I was so excited. He's one of my favorite artists like ever, and like his microphone kept like fucking up. Like it like stopped working completely at one point and he like, you couldn't even hear him. Also, like his microphone kept making like weird loud squeaky sounds. It was all fucked up. I'm like, what the hell? If you're going just for the music, I would say don't go because it's so much money and you're probably not even gonna see everybody you want, and like it's probably not even gonna sound as good as it would if you just like went to their concert like separately. Another con is that it's a fucking mess. It's a big mess. There's creepy men everywhere. People just like grabbing your arm and like kissing your hand and following you around and shit. Like I'm ugly and they still were doing that, and that says something. Drunk people everywhere, like people throwing up. It's a mess. Okay, moving on. There's just no reception. So if you want to like text your friend and be like, where are you? You can't. Like if you're lost, you are lost. Next, it's so fucking expensive. If it was cheaper, I wouldn't be as harsh, but because it's literally anywhere between like $450 and like $2,000 depending on when you buy your ticket or if you're VIP, etc. I spent like $9 a day on coffee.
This is actually a lie. I literally spent $27 a day on coffee because I bought a minimum of 3 and they're each $9, meaning that I spent a minimum of $27. Oh god.
I got an acai bowl one day and that shit was $14. I mean, it would have been $12, but I wanted almond butter on it, so that added $2. I don't care. The only cheap thing at Coachella is the water bottles, and they're $2 each, which if you really think about it is still kind of a lot, but whatever. Also, buying your outfits for it are expensive because that's like the whole point of Coachella is the outfits and like the pictures and making it look fun when it's really like not as fun as it actually looks. So that's all the cons. Now let's talk about the pros. Number one, the vibes are good. You're gonna meet a bunch of different types of people. You're probably gonna see some celebs, which is always fun, but like if you don't go to Coachella just to see the celebs because you'll look at them from far away and be like, whoa, and then that's it. And it's like, is that really worth it? $700 ticket? No. Everybody's just trying to have a good time except for the pedophiles. They also actually are trying to have a good time, but like not the kind of good time that we like in this community. Another pro is that it's super fun to post about it on Instagram and make everyone else hate their lives that aren't there. The way that people make it look on Instagram, wow, like it's a lie. Like, I mean, I'm being honest, like it looks so fun on Instagram. Like I remember all the years I was like, oh my god, like that looks so amazing. And it's cool, but like it is not as fun as it looks on Instagram. The amount of like struggles that we dealt with throughout the whole thing was like absurd. I feel like that's about it. So that's all the pros pros and cons. Overall, I think I'd rate Coachella a 6 out of 10. It's exhausting. Afterwards, you're like, this is just... like, I can't even believe I just went through that. Hopefully that shed some light on what it's truly like and you can like make a decision more educatedly now. Everybody else is fucking lying to you guys, being like, Coachella's so fun. It's the perfectest thing. I love it. Who knows if I'll be going next year? I don't know. I don't know if I could do that again, but then again, it's one of those things where it's like, it's kind of worth it though.